What's good, man? A humble soul. We back at it. We checking back in. Another video. This time we taking it to Arkansas, placing the spotlight on Bankroll Freddie, who was actually sentenced to some Fed time, man. More than a decade in the Feds for guns and drug trafficking. If you're not already tapped in and subscribed to the channel, hit the button ASAP. If you enjoy the content, man, appreciate the video, hit the like button. Most definitely appreciate that. Let's get into it.
Nah, really having that real jury, man. Yeah. Add that shit up, nigga. We can add this shit up, nigga, right now, goddamn. You feel me? I'm making you nigga add this shit up. You feel me? I'm making you nigga add this shit up. They wanna talk that money shit, yeah. You gotta show me, nigga. Yeah. I don't owe no jeweler. You feel me? Big bank, man. Stop playing, man. Nick on status weight, man. You feel me? Stop playing. This is what your local plug look like, man. Nothing.
Bankroll Freddie is a well-known rapper out of Arkansas. He's been open in his interviews that he's bounced around the state. He pretty much represents Helena, Arkansas, but he's also stayed in Little Rock. But to date, Bankroll Freddie is one of the most successful rappers to come out of Arkansas. A few years ago he went viral after he redid the City Girls' song Act Up, and actually tagged and shared it with QCP, the co-owner of Quality Control. And P ended up rocking with the song and put it on his story and then on his IG page, and that actually led to QCP flying Bankroll Freddie out and ultimately offering him a deal with QC.
He broke out the camera. I said, fuck it. I went and got my money counter, had some money on me. And I just rapped that shit, man. Yeah. Shit. P came and got a nigga. You know what I'm saying? P came and got me.
Right, because I guess you tagged P from Quality Control, and he hit you back right away.
Man, instantly. As soon as I tagged him, he reposted on his page like, that shit hard. He was like, man, send me all your information, man. I'm finna fly you out to LA. I'm like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. Like, I'm like, telling my partner, like, nigga, this nigga P told me, you wanna fly me out to LA? Like, shh. They're like, shit.
Bankroll Freddie, he ended up signing with QC, the same label that had the Migos, Lil Baby, Lil Marlo, Lil Yachty, obviously the City Girls, so on and so forth. But he signed with Quality Control, and since then he's released a handful of songs that have done millions and millions of views on YouTube. One of the most popular was a track called Drip Like This, and Young Dolph and Lil Baby ended up jumping on that song, and I think that's done over like 70 million views, the video alone. But aside from that, Freddie, he's been able to develop a crazy following and even collaborate with a lot of different artists, from Megan Thee Stallion to Gucci Mane, 2 Chainz, like I mentioned, Dolph, Lil Baby. But he's also struggled with having one foot in the streets. Even in a lot of his different interviews, he's been open about how he had money before he ever signed a record deal or recorded a rap song. He was getting a lot of paper off hustling, and it seems like that was something that held him back to a certain extent as far as like catapulting and going to the next level with his rap career. Although he was signed to QC, even down the line ended up signing a major deal with Motown, he still was, according to the information from law enforcement, was still one foot in, and that led to his incarceration. So let's take it back to April of 2022. Bankroll Freddie was in a black pickup truck. I believe it was a Silverado, and he was speeding on a highway in Marion, Arkansas, which is like less than 30 minutes outside of Memphis, Tennessee. An Arkansas state trooper noticed him speeding and decided to pull him over. And when the state trooper approached his truck, he smelled weed, and he asked Freddie if he had been smoking, which Freddie said nah, he hadn't been. But the state trooper was still suspicious and wanted to search the vehicle. He asked Freddy to get out the truck. You know, initially Freddy did get out, but then he got back into the truck, and it seems like he was kind of feeling around in the truck, which is when the state trooper commanded him to get back out the truck. You know, he took his time, so the two state troopers actually, they pulled him out, you know, put him on the ground, cuffed him, and put him in the back of the squad car. This is when they actually searched the truck. You know, they located multiple firearms. One of them was a Draco. Another one was a ghost gun, which is pretty much like a privately made firearm. It was a ghost gun, a 9mm, and they said that it had either already had a switch on it or was able to have a switch put on it, which would have made the gun a fully automatic, you know. And they found multiple extended clips, all fully loaded. They also found inside the truck a duffel bag, and when they pulled it out and searched it, it had 21 pounds of high grade weed in it, that Zaza, man. They found that, and they also found more than $33,000 in cash.
The U.S. Attorney's Office announcing a massive number of federal drug and firearm arrests in both Little Rock and Pine Bluff.
It was a massive bust that was led by a massive team of investigators. More than a dozen federal, state, and local agencies are part of these ongoing operations working to address the pipeline of crime from Pine Bluff to Little Rock. 45 arrests made Wednesday morning and 80 people indicted on federal firearm and drug trafficking charges. The U.S. Attorney's Office calling it a monumental takedown. Rapper Bankroll Freddie was one of those arrested today on drug trafficking and firearm charges. An indictment show he was part of one of the gang investigations by the FBI. He and many others arrested today are being held at the Pulaski County Detention Center waiting to appear in court.
And since they started these investigations, the FBI has seized more than 42 guns, $775,000 in cash, and several pounds of drugs, including cocaine, methamphetamine, and fentanyl.
On top of his drug and gun charges, back in May of 2023, you know, Freddy was charged in connection to a federal case that resulted in dozens and dozens of people being arrested linked to two gangs in the Pine Bluff, Arkansas, as well as Little Rock, Arkansas. The gangs are known as EBK, or Everybody Killers, and the other one is called the Lodi Murder Mob. They reportedly operate out of Pine Bluff and Little Rock and responsible for a lot of violence in central Arkansas, as well as the distribution of a lot of different drugs throughout the area, you know, from cocaine to meth, pills laced with fentanyl, a lot of weed. So, you know, Freddy as well as his father were caught up in that superseding indictment back in 2023, although the initial indictment took place in 2022. And, you know, like I said, it was dozens and dozens and dozens of people taken down as a result of this federal investigation, man. And the feds, they actually seized, you know, I think they seized more than 40 guns, hundreds of thousands of dollars in drugs, as well as hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry, and also hundreds of thousands of dollars in actual drug money, you know, alleged drug money.
Hey, look, y'all ever seen me Captain Fred in the motherfucking car in the track hop, man? You feel? Can you do this, little nigga? What's up, man? What you got? I'm praying. Got that chicken on me right now. I got that chicken on me right now. Yeah. Stop playing with my boy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all know what I'm gonna do. Let them see that big booger, you know what I'm saying? Let them see that big booger. Big booger, motherfucker. Big bang. Artists in the game, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get your status up.
So fast forward to April of 2024, a jury found Bankroll Freddie guilty. They found him guilty of 1 count of conspiracy to distribute and possess with intent to distribute marijuana, 1 count of possession with intent to distribute marijuana, 1 count of possession of a firearm in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime, and they also found him guilty of 1 count of using a telephone in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime, man. In early November of 2024, Bankroll Freddie was sentenced to 150 months in federal prison, 12.5 years. In addition to the 150 months, you know, Bankroll Freddie is required to pay $242,000. And following his incarceration, he'll be on supervised release for 3 years. But you know, after he was sentenced, Bankroll Freddie went on his Instagram and posted something pretty much saying that if people think that it's over for him, they must don't believe in God. You know, he plans on appealing this case, and we'll see how everything works out, man. But right now it's looking like it's a situation where he just couldn't let the streets go. He had one foot in the rap game and one foot in the hustling. It seems like he was dedicated just as much or more to hustling and music, man. Although he had the opportunity of a lifetime coming from Arkansas, an area where a lot of rappers haven't emerged and made it to a level like he did, where he's signing to a label like QC. He's getting a major deal with Motown. He's collaborating with people like Lil Baby, 2 Chainz, Gucci Mane, Young Dolph. You know, he said that Young Dolph is actually his cousin, his blood cousin, you know, collaborating with people like that, man. It's unfortunate to see, you know, but it's also a reminder that it's important to stay focused, man, when you got an opportunity like he has, to be fully committed to that and not take it for granted, man, and make poor choices, you know. But we'll stay posted, man. Stay tuned to see how everything plays out with this appeal and all of that, man. But wanted to report on that, you know. Shout out to everybody tuning in and rocking with the channel, man. If you're not already subscribed, hit the button ASAP. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the content. Until next time, I'ma holler at y'all, man. 100.